Honorable viewers, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel, Department of English. Today's topic is The Lotus Eaters, written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. You know that this is a Victorian literature. So before going to discuss our summary, now I'm going to share with you about the Lotus Eaters. The first and second halves of the Lotus Eaters are formed differently. The first half is divided into 5 stanzas of 9 lines. These 9-line stanzas are referred to as Spencerian stanzas due to their use by Spenser in the Faerie Queene. The rhyme scheme remains consistent throughout, following the pattern of A B A B B C B C C. Additionally, each line follows the same pattern of meter, except for the final 9th line of each stanza. The first 8 are written in iambic pentameter, while the 9th is composed of 6 iambic feet, also known as an Alexandrine. The second half of the poem is structured much more loosely. There is no defined rhyme scheme, just as each section has its own theme, so too does it have its own rhyme scheme. Now I'd like to share with you a summary of the Lotus Eaters. Tennyson is based on a portion of Homer's Odyssey in which Odysseus' men are fed lotus plants and become memorized by the land onto which they have stumbled. The poem begins with Odysseus commanding his men to have courage. They will soon find a shore on which to land. They do so almost immediately, and it enchants them with its otherworldly beauty. There are valleys, snow, mountains, and cliffs that are covered in streams. While the men are looking at their surrounding, the Lotus Eaters appear and deliver to the main branches covered in lotus flowers and fruits. The men who eat these fruits, all but Odysseus, fall under the empty spell of the land. They believe that they no longer want to continue their quest homeward and would rather stay there where they do not have to worry about making their way back to the fatherland. The second half of the poem is made up of a choric song in which the men describe all the reasons that they want to remain on the island. They do not think that it is for fear that they should have to labor their whole lives while no other being is forced into the same fate. As humans, this is what their lives consist of, and they no longer want to take part. They confess that what they want most is a life in which they relax until their death. They want to live like a leaf does, simply existing and then dying when it is their time. Instead, the men state that they are headed towards death through a life that is nothing but misery. They would rather die now than have to work their whole lives. The men do make sure to mention their wives and the homes they are abandoning, but they believe that their families will be better off without them by this point. Life has moved on and their return would only cause more problems. They are content to live as they believe the gods do. They will lie in their fields of lotus, as the gods do in their valleys of asphodel, and look out on human misery. They will make no effort to intervene or help. The poem concludes with the men starting once more, reassuring one another that their wonders are truly finished. Now I would like to share with about Alfred Lord Tennyson. Alfred Lord Tennyson was born in 1809 in Summers by Lincolnshire, England. He was one of the 12 children and had, by the age of 12, written his first epic poem that consisted of 6,000 lines. In 1827, Tennyson left his home to attend Trinity College, Cambridge. It was there that he and his brother Charles published a book of poems titled Poems by Two Brothers. This book put Tennyson on the radar of other prolific college writers, and he made friends with another student, Arthur Hallam. After a brief but intense friendship, Hallam died, leaving a brave Tennyson to devote a number of poems to his memory. From 1830 to 1832, Tennyson published two more books of poetry. These were not met with outstanding reviews, and the poet was greatly disappointed. His naturally shy disposition would keep him from publishing again for another 9 years. Tennyson finally met with some success in 1842 after the publication of this book, Poems in Two Volumes, when Tennyson published in memoriam one of the pieces dedicated to his college friend Hallam. His reputation was solidified throughout Britain. That same year, he married Emily Shalwood, with whom he would have two sons. Tennyson's popularity and success allowed him to continue writing full time and purchase a home for his family in the country. Tennyson died in 1892 and remains one of the most popular Victorian poets. Yes, that's all about today's topic. For the timing, thanks for patience sharing. Bye bye.